Welcome to this week's video. Today we've come out to Lavell's Dinton pastures, had a little walk round just to see what we can capture. Came out yesterday in the morning with a view of trying to get a little bit for the deer, but no such luck. But I did manage to capture a bit of some pheasants coming out, which I could really have a go at trying to get used to the animal tracking. And I was really pleased because the pheasant, pretty much his eye was being picked up all the way till he ran towards me. I've done this type of shot before, and the thing that really throws the camera out is there's such a short depth of field. The outer focused area and the front and the back is so close that it's really hard to get the bird in focus. And with this tracking aid of my new camera, just makes me think, ooh, what I've had real difficulty in the past is with the hares. So yeah, when it comes to the hares, I've got some big hopes to keep them in focus. So yesterday was pretty busy, still sorting out my dad's estate, so I had to go to the solicitors. So the afternoon did manage to get here, saw some Egyptian geese, so hopefully going to show that. We'd come out for a little bit more, but not too worried what we can get. It's just such a busy weekend. I'm then going to hopefully go tomorrow. We're going to have a look at doing the RSPB bird watch. So yeah. So like I say, a bit of a busy weekend, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to get, but yeah, let's see what comes. So it was a really dull day. I mean, compared to some of the dawns we've had over the last this last week really. But what I liked here was the vibrant colours of these Egyptian geese. So they're from Africa, below the Sahara and the Nile Valley. So with the Egyptians, these were really quite important birds culturally for them. For us in the UK, they've been introduced around about the sort of 1800s, and the birds that we see here are those that have escaped from sort of ornamental, they were kept for ornamental reasons, and basically they're escapees. The male and the female are quite difficult to distinguish between the two. The coloration, even age, is not quite like other birds. But I think what the giveaway here is the fact that the females tend to be slightly more vocal. So the front one here I think is the female, and the rear one maybe the male. There's no scientific assumption there, it's just the fact that it's going by their calls. We moved beyond Ronshide to the screen, the new screen, to give us a slightly different perspective of the lake. I don't think we're any closer to the birds, although these reeds could be quite interesting in the spring/summer. But on the lake were approximately 250 plus lapwings, and with the gulls all of a sudden taking flight, although I didn't see it. We had a sparrowhawk on the previous day come through and disturb everything, so I'm thinking for them to take flight like this must have been because a bird of prey has come in and disturbed them. The gulls were the first to settle back down onto the lake, followed by the lapwings. Denise spotted with her binoculars another pair of Egyptian geese on the far side of the lake, and I sort of tracked in onto them and noticed the difference in the coloration here. I couldn't guess really which is male and female. Working our way back towards the car park, we pulled into Tealhide, and there pretty much inevitably is going to be a heron here on the ice looking for some food. But I think what's quite interesting is how daintily he crosses the lake, almost, Denise said to me, he's almost skating across. So she was taking loads of pictures and I was concentrating on the heron. So the last hide that we visited on the way back towards the car was the public hide, which is Bitten Hide. And what I like about this is we've got a shelduck to the right and a shoveler on the left. And the size, although the coloration is very similar, the size is difference is quite apparent. And the shelduck has the red beak. But what really amused me is the fact that the way the head was down and the feet were just splashing away. It was almost comical. Yeah. So we finish off the video on a view in the reeds of some female reed buntings. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like and subscribed. And as always, hope you join me in the next one. I finished off with a couple of images from Denise, which I hope you enjoy.